The sea water is very clear water, plain clear water. When water is being passed through this, it does not activate. But when mixture of water and oil, and since the oil used in ship is a crude oil, black in color, when mixture of water and oil passes through this gets activated and gives signal to the circuit that oil detected. The sensitivity of that mixture can be adjusted through a screw which is given in the bottom side, and this is the potentiometer through which you can adjust the oil sensitivity. Turning it clockwise will increase the sensitivity, that is the part per million, that is ppm can be adjusted through this, and turning anti-clockwise can reduce the sensitivity. Now close this. Okay, now suppose the both things are running properly, you can make a mixture of oil and water, or you can add little bit ink to the water so that you can show demo in the classroom. But please make sure no water should go into the spill on the PCB or on inside. It must not go inside the oil sensor. What I will do is I will just put a obstacle. Obstacle means slowly with the help of this screwdriver so that the light intensity get reduced, and see what happens. This valve is shut, that is overboard valve is shut, and this oil valve has opened and LED is glowing, and this indicates that waste oil valve is open and overboard valve is shut. And this buzzer will stay on for 1 minute so that officer on watch will be there, the siren will be there on the bridge, so that officer on watch can see physically himself from the bridge that no oil is being pumped out. In case he find the oil is being pumped out, he can always stop this pump from the bridge, because bridge also has got a similar stop button. And similarly, when the level becomes low, now the oil is going into the waste oil tank. I'll show you by the drawing where the oil is going now. As per this drawing, this overboard valve is shut, that means no more water is being thrown overboard, and this waste oil tank valve, this valve has opened, whereas the pump is always running. When this valve is open, the oil is going to the waste oil tank. After some time, when the level becomes low and the engineer on watch inside engine room sees the level has become very low, he can always switch off the pump. You see, everything is off now. Again, I'll repeat the procedure. To start manually, press start button. When you press start button, this says the pump is on, this says overboard valve is open. After some time, it might level will also come down, and this discharge from the discharge side, the sample is being taken into oil sensor. When this oil sensor detects the oil, this thing will happen. This valve will be shut and this valve will be open, and there will be siren for at least 1 minute, so that officer on the watch on the bridge can see physically there is no oil is being pumped out. In that case, he can stop this pump from the stop button fixed on the bridge. Now I will show you how to use this in auto mode. In auto mode, as I explained you, there are two level controllers, upper level controller and lower level controllers. Whenever the water, all the bilges become full, the level becomes high, this process is going to be repeated automatically. So to show them in classroom, we have little water inside a pot, and this is low level sensor, but before that we have to put in auto mode. So press this auto button. When I press this auto button, this LED becomes on, that says the plant is in auto mode. Anytime I can stop it. When you press auto, the plant is in auto mode. Now you cannot start in manual mode. Now this is a lower level, so first dip this lower level into the water and slowly the bilges will rise, and then water will come to the upper level C. When the water comes to the upper level, the indication says the water is upper level and these two are on. This indicates that overboard valve is open. This indicates the pump is on, and this is a high level. This indication is a high level and plant is in auto mode. After that, the water recedes and comes down. So the water has come down. So we have removed this high level probe. But suppose while pumping out it encounters the oil. So we'll put some obstacle here in the oil sensor. See, same thing is being repeated, but now in auto mode. This valve, overboard valve, is shut and waste oil tank valve is open, and there is a siren for 1 minute. If you stay for 1 minute, after that, once the level comes down, it will switch off automatically. You see, all the pump and the valve has been shut down, and this LED still indicates the plant is on auto. And this cycle will be repeated once more. The level has started rising, and the lower level comes into the contact of the water. Then when the water increases, we put the high level, and you see pump is on as well as overboard valve is on. After some time, the water is pumped out, the level comes down, so we have to remove upper level probe, and so when the oil sensor senses oil, the cycle will be repeated. This valve is shut and this valve is open, and there is a siren for 1 minute, so that officer on watch can see practically that no oil is pumped out overboard.